and I think you've asked me an hard-headed question. Is about it's in three parts. What are the key expectations from the private sector like the art framework? One, I think our presenters there, especially Ayoladapo, mentioned bankable project. It must be financially solid because many of us, I would want to step a little bit back when we are doing property development as part of our course in the tertiary institution. I think many of us ran away from property development, but this is a core area, and under the RCRC Act, whether you work in the private sector, you need to know how to bring up proposals. I think we are taught about report writing and so on, technical report writing, but it's about proposals that be accepted. And you need to know how to do that. So then I want to talk about the technical and financial capacity that should be there. So for us, I think Mr. President mentioned about us, we are not supposed to register now the CAC. I think one person. Yeah, you can have, but it should be a limited liability company, not this sole proprietorship estate firm that we set up. So you will be able to participate in this kind of thing by having that good technical and financial capacity. The other one is about risk sharing and innovation. You can't do it alone. If you're able to share risk, the risk is not shared alone. It's something that has to be shared with others. And then all what has been said by Father Ayoladapo and Dr. Alberto is about you. Estate surveyor and valuer, you need to be compliant. Most often I think I'm almost on all our WhatsApp platform, and most often I just read it and I'll be laughing. Because what the discussions there are not really coming up. We need to know that and say what are the key expectations from estate surveyors and valuers. One, accurate assessment. That's critical. We call ourselves jack of all trades, masters of all, but that's not going to be the case. You can play around, all trades, but you must be able to submit accurate asset evaluation. Don't let me go further. Then it must be fair market render and concession, valuation. Concessioning is not what we have really done. Many of us are doing agencies. But just like that I mentioned, those critical roles that are coming up. What are our roles? Our roles is not just to value land. So what are the inherent values that come out from that land valuation? For us in Lagos State, for example, when we started the international public sector accounting standards valuation, we started with infrastructure valuation. And it was done by us. And I said, maybe very soon, we are going to do another infrastructure asset valuation for Lagos. And this is going to be wider than before. And with that, valuation is just not, okay, we've dropped the report. What are coming out from that valuation for infrastructure example? When you do road valuation, rail line valuation, there's going to be cost and value added that comes with that construction. I want to run through so that I don't take so much time. That is you know, for those that did the plant and machinery valuation, for you, it's about the life cycle. What the final life cycle of any asset. So the life cycle costing is critical. How do you estimate it, you know, for long-term maintenance, replacement, and so on. Then the socio-economic impact, that was mentioned by Dr. Alberto. So what are the most critical inputs at the project preparation stage? I think Dr. Alberto also mentioned that. Then risk identification, coming back to that. You know, these are the critical inputs at the project stage. And then the financial modeling support, the input value for us in property development, in maybe infrastructure asset valuation. But know how to do financial. And then Dr. Alberto talked about that, the land acquisition and resettlement costing. We have the Land Use Act, and you know, by the time it was done, the decree, so many things that we are coming to now wasn't known then. Yeah, so the land value was talking, the Land Use Act was talking about not giving valuation to land, and I continue to look at it. Where is that done? You can't take my land in, let me say, Victoria Island, and now say the land that I bought for over 2 billion, that you're not going to give me anything. That's going to be a lot of things. You can't compare it to one in the other in the rural area. So I think it's for us, assessing subject on value now, to look at especially the compensation aspect, you know, of that section of that act. We should look at how that can be done. I think I noticed that Professor Kevin Kimball, that was on crops, but we should look at the land aspect. And Mr. President, that's a job for us. But please, because what I've always heard as when I came into this profession is that the land use have to be taken away from the Constitution. Don't kill yourself. Don't ever let it be taken away from the Constitution. Because the Constitution cannot be amended easily. But if you take it away, it will be hit badly. So thank you. I'm sorry for taking our time.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, I want to open